John McWhorter with the 4 reasons why do we need to learn new language on a TED Talk once he said that language brings us to new possibilities and opportunities, and language make us know something that we never know before, and language bring us to somewhere that we never been there before. So what is it? That's really interesting, isn't it? And I would like to highlight the words possibilities and opportunities. Here means that when you know and understand the language, for example English, you can get many information and insight from the borderless and many researchers on the internet. For example, you are a law student or even a medical student, and it will be beneficial for you when you got other references and insight from other journals, from publications that publish using another language, for example English, right? So here means that's why English make you rich in information and insight, and that's why a language could bring you to new possibilities and opportunities. The second one is how exactly language bring you to opportunities. So can you imagine when you meet a person that you adore so much, like a celebrity that you adore so much, and you could understand what he's speaking about. For example, like a Korean, it will be great. It will be so happy, right? It will be so happy for us when we can understand a celebrity that we adore so much when they speak their language. Or even can you imagine that you could understand the song lyric using another language, especially Korean or even English that you play all day long, and you can understand it all. You can know you know the meaning of that language. You can the meaning of the song lyric. That's really great, isn't it? And I say it's all possible. It could be happen when you understand and know the language. So hello, my name is Cucu from Siliwang University. In this video, I would like to share you about how exactly language shaped me. Back then when I was at senior high school, at the time I was very fond of debating. I love to share ideas and opinion with people, but there was a moment that I got stuck. I didn't know how to find an argument because I lack of information regarding to the topic that we are talking about. So I start to scrolling down my phone, and at the times I found videos on YouTube. It was about English debating, and with hesitations and doubt in my heart because I didn't understand English at the time, I opened it. Then I watched it. Oh my gosh, I didn't understand any single word what they're speaking about, but I found they are so good, they are so great, they look so smart with the English that they have. So there was a desire in my head, like, oh, I have to speak English, I should be understand English. And then, long story short, I started to find an articles like news using English. And at the time, I found BBC News, I found New York Times, and also Jakarta Post, which we know that those articles are using English to convey the information and insight to us. And with a creative idea in my head, I start to googling and translate the meaning of it, but I found like it's quite difficult to understand the translation because it's different. I mean, like, yeah, I didn't understand English, but I found it a bit so awkward. The translation it's not what I want to understand it. It's really difficult to understand. And then with the desire and spirit in my heart, I'm like, starting from now, I would like to learn English. And then day by day, I start to learn an English by watching videos on YouTube and get many websites and also researches on the internet that teach me about English. And then with continuous I have, then finally I could understand English at the time. So here are how exactly English shaped me into the person I am right now. The first one is language make me more open-minded. Yeah, because when we are learning a language, we learn about other culture, other behavior, other things that exactly it's really different from us. And without openness and open-minded in our heart, it will be impossible you could understand the language because language means new culture. So because when you are learning about new language, it's impossible when you don't understand the culture. So without openness in your heart, you won't understand English. You won't understand other culture. So that's why English make me more open-minded. The second one is language make me rich when it comes to references because I can read another references besides Indonesian. So that's why my informations are more richer than my friend, especially those who don't understand English because they read a little bit about references, and I could get a lot of references using English. That make me rich when it comes to information and insight, and I could tell my friends, oh, exactly, I found this from on this article and find, oh, I don't know that because I don't understand English. So now I would like to start it to learn about English because I want to be rich in information, and it's not like you. That's what my friend told me. So it's true that when we understand not other language, especially those who have great knowledge and information when it comes something, those articles are produced in English. It will be beneficial for us when we are understanding English or even other language like Korean, Japan, Mandarin, and etc. The last one is I become rich in personalities. Yes, language make me rich in personalities because when it comes to language, I try to understand other behavior, and especially those who don't understand the culture or the language, they will easily judge people without they know it closer. They will like, oh, they appears like that. They supposed they are not supposed to do that. Their appearance, blah 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 blah. It's not good. But I could understand it because it is their culture. It's not our culture. So our culture might be different. So that's how language shaped me into the persons like that. Thank you so much. See you.